Hello, everyone, Randy here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 17 on Sosnovka on the RDAllen multiplayer server, and we are joined on the server at the moment by Danny, Ryan, and Tom Pez. And we're going to start off with a little harvesting here. We got the Massey Ferguson Activa 7347S. And yes, folks, the combine is running. If I'm quiet here for a moment, you may notice. You don't hear nothing. That's right, folks. You don't hear nothing. There's a little bug in the game here. It seems like every now and then with the synchronizations, after someone synchronizes, you lose your sound occasionally. Now, there's a relatively easy way to fix that. Go back to the options here, which I think it was on the option screen, but I left it. On the option screens here, we just simply need to change the volume, and we'll just go up to 90% there. That should be okay. And voila, like that. Now we have sound. So yeah, I don't know why that is, folks. Just a bug here in the Farming Simulator server. Every now and then the sound disappears. Like I said, happens when somebody joins with a synchronization there. Just kind of a little bit of an annoyance there. Anyway, we are making progress here slowly on the multiplayer server. Like I said, it sure seems like they made hard mode a whole lot harder here in Farming Simulator 17. We actually made quite a bit of progress here yesterday due to a little bit of a bug we found. Decided to roll back that progress because it was just, I thought, a little bit too much. Like to the tune of $10 million, too much of a bug. Another plow, okay. Oh, another synchronization, just like that. I'll take the opportunity then to remind anybody that would like to join us on the multiplayer server here. Server is open to anyone who would like to join. Just remember, play nicely, respect others. The rules are listed on the TeamSpeak server. Along with that, to download the mods needed to join the server, links are in the description of this video below. So if you folks would like to join the server, mod links are in the description below. First download link should download all the mods needed to join the server, and the second download link should take you to the server download page where you can download the mods individually. And we also have a TeamSpeak server as well. Information to join the TeamSpeak server is in the description as well. And also a reminder for anybody that would like their own multiplayer server, this is a dedicated server being hosted by Nitrato. And for anybody that would like their own multiplayer server, link is in the description below. If you want to check out the Nitrato website, they offer more than just Farming Simulator 17 servers as well, by the way. That was just a little bit of a longer sync here. It does seem like synchronization is taking a little bit longer here now. Probably all the equipment we have. Always noticed that with Farming Simulator 17 there as well. Once you started getting equipment, it always took quite a bit longer there to synchronize on the multiplayer server. Seems like it's about the same here in 17 as well. When we first started, synchronization was very quick. And now, yeah, it definitely seems like it's taking a little bit longer here. Oh, well. Like I said, it would be nice if they could completely do away with that whole synchronization for the multiplayer thing. It's been on the annoying side, but not much you can do about it, I guess, at least at this point. And yes, like I was saying there, we encountered a little bug there yesterday on the multiplayer server. Like I said, a bug that amounted to the tune of almost $10 million. Which, like I was saying there, I thought that was just a little bit too much of a bug there to let that continue. So we did roll back the save game there. And I got rid of most of that. And to my knowledge, the bug has been reported to Farming Simulator, and hopefully they'll fix that, along with a bunch of other odds and end little bugs that need to be fixed. Like I mentioned, the conveyor belts. Conveyor belts are definitely very buggy here, at least on multiplayer. I haven't used them single player, but I've been told by others they are buggy in single player as well. Hopefully they will fix those. Definitely looking forward to using them, but yeah, definitely don't want to be using them if they are buggy. That doesn't make much fun. Ooh, getting a little bit of lag spike there. Yes, I noticed I'm running about 130 millisecond ping there. Not sure what's up with that. Definitely a little bit higher than I'd like to see. It does seem to be running semi-smooth. I mean, not great, but not terrible either. Oh, now it's back down to 40, 50 there. Supposedly, rumor has it, Farming Simulator will be releasing some updates to Farming Simulator here this week. Not sure what those updates will be or if it's going to happen. Like I said, it's just a rumor that I've heard. So yeah, hopefully they'll fix some of the issues here in the game. Like I said, I know the sound there is annoying. The problem with the conveyor belts. Also, chaff get in the, or chaff, I guess, and silage too, I'm assuming, get in the bunker walls at the biogas plant. Kind of another little bit of an annoying problem, which I'm not sure how it works. I have not tried this myself yet. We have added a mod. I forget where it's under. Miscellaneous, maybe? Yes, the silage bunker cleaner. You notice it's $0. And apparently this is supposed to fix the problem with the silage or chaff in the bunker walls at the biogas plant. Like I said, I've not used it myself yet, so I don't know how it works or if it even works at all. And just a reminder here again as well, for those of you that do join us on TeamSpeak, we now have a new TeamSpeak server. We've pretty much moved over completely to the new TeamSpeak server here at this point. And probably by the time you folks see this video, the old TeamSpeak server will have gone away. We'll be getting rid of the old TeamSpeak server. Like I mentioned in previous videos, the old TeamSpeak server is attached to my Farming Simulator 15 server, which I want to move over to a Farming Simulator 17 server. But I cannot because the TeamSpeak server is attached to it. So once, yeah, like I said, I'll be closing down the TeamSpeak server there, and we'll be moving over the other server to Farming Simulator 17 as well. The other server I'm talking about, folks, is my original Farming Simulator 15 server. And we'll be moving that over to a 17 as well. So once that happens, I will have 2 Farming Simulator 17 servers. Like I said, folks, not entirely sure what I'm going to do with the second server here yet. I do have some ideas. Somebody posted some links there to a couple of 4X and a 16X corn map. So for those who are familiar with the mega corn map from Farming Simulator 15, sounds like this is a very similar thing to the mega corn map. Just got a 4X maize corn map and a 16X maize corn map. Was considering maybe, you know, like putting that on the multiplayer server. That might be a bit of fun. Sounds like it might be a bit corny though. So one of those things, it sounds like a good idea for like a second server, you know, play it a little bit and okay, let's move on to actual doing something else. And same thing with the logging. Like I said, folks, plan might be to do like a logging multiplayer server as well. It's one of those things, at least for me, I do a little bit. It's like, okay, I've had enough for now. Let's go actually play Farming Sim again. Do some actual farming. But it's always kind of fun to go back and do some logging. Which we have been doing quite a bit of here on the multiplayer server. Maybe we'll go check that out here in a moment. Let's actually do that right now before I forget. Otherwise, I will probably forget. Let's see. Do I have something I can tab to up here? Oh, you know what? I can actually enter that. So yes, if you look around here, you can see we have deforested quite a bit of this area. This all used to be trees here. See if we get up a little bit of a high spot. So you folks can actually see, like I said, we've Gotten rid of quite a few trees in this area. This area is pretty much, yeah, deforested. And actually what I can do, and you're allowed to do this on the multiplayer server as well. For those of you wondering with developer mode, if you have developer mode on, you can do this on a multiplayer server. So we're just going to enable the flight mode here. Going to push J. And then it's going to be Q to go up. So give you folks kind of a nice little overview here. And we can just fly up here. So yeah, now you can probably see a little bit better there, the area we've removed the trees from. Oh, looks like there's a little piece over here yet. Actually, a couple pieces there yet, I guess. Still having issues with the trees falling through the map as well, by the way. Hopefully that's another issue Giants will address here with the update. And the biogas plant. Oh, the biogas plant is actually empty. Wow. Looks like someone must have sold some silage then, I take it. We had this, I think it was actually full there last night to my knowledge. And by full, it wasn't like completely full, but it was pretty close to it. I'm sure we probably could have got more in there if we wanted to, but I think was it these like two middle bunkers are pretty much, for those of you seen the screenshot there, the last time we had the bunker full, pretty much almost the same here. These two bunkers were completely full, and the other one's not quite as full. Anyway, we'll get back to harvesting here. Anyway, we'll just do a little bit in-cab harvesting here. And again, folks, I'm using the Tobii IXI controller. And what that simply means, I can just look around with my eyes and look around, basically, in the game. So I'm not touching the mouse here. This is completely being done with the eye tracker. Which, like I said, folks, at least for my setup, the reason I like it, it tracks your eyes as opposed to track IR, which requires some sort of IR hat or something on your headset. This just actually tracks your eye movement, so you don't have to wear nothing, which really works good, like I said, in my case. Okay, and I would read some comments here, but they are not loading for some reason. How nice. Sometimes these YouTube apps are like really derpy, I've noticed. So I don't know what its issue is, but it's telling me I don't have internet, folks. Which, let me get this straight, folks. I am playing on a multiplayer server, and I don't have internet, according to the YouTube app. Okay, then. I think not. I'm pretty sure the YouTube app's being derpy here. Let's see if we restart it here once. I tried a couple minutes ago, too, and it was like, nope, you don't have internet. Like, yes, I do. I'm playing on my multiplayer server. So I most definitely have internet. And yes, folks, I see the combines running off there. See once if I can get the YouTube app there to start working on for me. Hey, there we go. Okay. Now the YouTube app decides I have internet. Good. And like I said, we'll read a couple comments here. Jay Robin was saying that the crop destruction in Farming Simulator 17 was updated last week and only destroys the grass to the second to last growth stage, which allows you to cut the grass. Okay, so if I'm understanding you correctly, if the grass is in the second to last or probably higher growth stage, so like the grass that's around the field here, if you drive on it, it will destroy it. Previously, like I said, I always found that to be one of the most annoying things about crop destruction, at least in Farming Simulator 15 anyway. Driving on grass would destroy the grass as well, which I just thought was absolutely stupid. Chase was asking, could you make your videos just as long but do more than one job in the video? Yeah, typically, folks, I do try to do that. I do try to do multiple jobs in the video, so I'm not just doing one thing all the time. But unfortunately, sometimes it just works out. There's not much else to do at times, so there will be videos where I'll probably be doing, the same thing the entire episode. This might be one of them. We'll see once. Oh, you're full. That actually took quite a while to fill up here. Costs RS was saying, why don't you just change your key bindings to control enter or something like that for the engine start stop? That would actually be probably a good idea. Like I've complained about there when you try to text chat, which I've done here a couple times this episode. If you push enter, it shuts your combine or whatever vehicle you're in, it shuts it off, which is like really annoying. James was asking, are you starting to get Courseplay withdrawal yet? No, not really. Not yet anyway. Supposedly there is a version of Courseplay out, by the way. Don't know that it's out by the official people that actually make Courseplay. It sounds like just a badly converted conversion of it. I'm kind of waiting for the official mod authors of Courseplay, or maybe someone to do a good conversion of it before I get Courseplay. Jay Robin was saying the sunflower headers work at 9 miles per hour. At least that's what the game says. The corn header does work on the 1660. That's the Case International Small Combine, by the way. The corn header's only 4 rows, and you got to get it lined up just right, or you'll destroy the crop going right by the tires. I'm assuming that means he probably has the crop destruction there. I noticed that with the corn header there on the 1660, the 4-row corn header. The combine is actually a little bit wider than the header, so probably what he's talking about there, I do believe. Francis was asking, is there a special reason you don't bring the tipper wagon to the harvester instead of taking the harvester to the wagon? So he's asking basically, why am I taking the harvester to the wagon as opposed to the wagon to the harvester? Yeah, I think I got that right anyway. Taking the harvester to the wagon. Basically, the reason to do that, if you're one person, folks, that's pretty much the way you do it in real life. You always take the harvester to the wagon. If you got multiple people helping you, maybe harvesting or something like that, multiplayer or on a... Why did I stop? That probably means I'm about to lose connection to the game here, I'm guessing. But yeah, typically if you're only one person, you're just going to drive the combine to the wagon, as opposed to having somebody or yourself go get the wagon and bring it to the harvester. Yep, folks, definitely looks like something has crashed. Either I've lost internet or the server crashed. We'll be back here in a moment once I figure out what has happened. Okay, everyone, we're back here again. Got the server up and running again. Not entirely sure what happened there. Definitely won't be the first time the Farming Simulator 17 server has crashed here. like I said, there are definitely a few bugs here in Farming Simulator 17 that hopefully will be addressed at some point. Anyway, we almost have the field done being harvested here. And it does look like we have a couple more fields that can be harvested. Anyway, back to the comments here. Brandon was asking, does Farming Simulator 17 work for Windows 10? Yes, it does. That is what I'm currently running on, is Windows 10. Oh, that's right. Tobaz was asking about another plow here. Which, currently, I guess I forgot to log back in as admin, so I am not going to be able to purchase anything here at the moment. Currently, money-wise on the server, by the way, for those of you wondering how it works, all the money goes to just one account. So anybody that's logged in as admin or is an admin has access to the money. Until we get the external accounts mod, really no point in doing it any other way. Hopefully that mod will come out at some point and will enable the external accounts mod. That way everybody kind of has their own account again. Guessing there's soybeans over on field. Is this 25 here? Yeah, I'm assuming 25 probably has soybeans on it as well. Okay, let's just double check the map here. Do we have any fields that need to be plowed? Looks like 21, 26. Looks like someone is working on 16. Is that all the fields we own? I think so. 17 looks like it's all set. Yeah, 16, 21, and 26 all need to be plowed. Oh, I wonder, does 25? Nope, 25 does not need to be plowed. Okay. But 23 is being planted. Nope, did not need to bring that up. This actually looks like 16. Oh, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. So nobody's actually plowing it. But after being done harvested here, this field does need to be plowed. Okay, that's what's going on. I was going to say, I was over here. Doesn't look like anybody's plowing this field. Nope. But once we're done harvesting that field, it will need to be plowed. Okay. Anyway, looking to see if we can find a cultivator here. Or the plow. Maybe we can do some plowing as well, I suppose. Like someone was saying in the comments there, can I do something different? Well, we'll try and do something different here if I can find the... Oh, there's the plow. Don't really have a big enough tractor, though. At least not this one, anyway. It will pull the plow, but yeah, it's a little bit slow. Which reminds me of another bug there, by the way, as well. Multiplayer does not save your preferences as far as, you know, if you want to have the game... Oops, knock the weight over. As far as preferences for, like, miles per hour, what money you want to use. It doesn't save those preferences for some reason, which is kind of annoying. You seriously not going to let me connect to that? It's funny how it won't let you connect to a weight on its side, but it probably will let me connect to it upside down here. Yes, there we go. Oh, there's probably one of the tractors I would need to pull that plow there. We got a pair of Case Pumas here on the server. I don't know if they're both the same or not. I don't think I've actually ever used those tractors on the server here. Okay, looks like this tractor will pull the cultivator just fine. Josh was saying in the comments there, good video. Thank you very much for that. Larson was saying, yes, you can harvest sunflowers at 14 miles per hour if you have the New Holland harvester. I'm assuming he's talking about in the game there. That seems might fast. Luke was asking, can you please do a video on how to get the GPS mod? Well, I happen to have a help and how-to video for the GPS mod here. Actually got 2 videos. Kind of a longer GPS video with examples and setups. And then I'm just going to have a quick, short, kind of just quick run-through of the GPS mod. So for those who want to kind of want the quick condensed version, I've got a video on that. And then for those who kind of want the long-winded and want to see a little more in-depth, you know, how to set it up for different equipment, I've got one of those videos going live as well. Actually, probably will go live before you folks see this, if not shortly thereafter. Phil was saying, hey RD, I noticed as you progress in the game, the missions get harder to finish on time. The GPS mod helps finish on a timely manner much better. Also, you don't have to pick up the weight. That'll give you a little extra time there. That's true, folks. Most of the missions I've noticed always include a weight, and I typically pick that up. Mostly just so it doesn't get in the way more than anything. But yes, that is true. You could save yourself a little bit of time there by not picking up the weight. And yes, the GPS mod definitely helps, in my opinion, with the missions. Depending on the equipment and what's being used in the field, you could actually have it pretty much almost like a hired worker. You know, mind you, you would have to stay in the tractor, but with the GPS mod, you could turn on the auto turn. And like I said, depending on the equipment being used, the GPS mod would actually finish the entire field for you without you having to do a single thing other than set up the GPS mod. Bib Contact was saying, nice, thank you very much for that. J Robin was saying, just curious, what is BGA? BGA is the biogas plant. That is for the for making and selling the silage here in the Farming Simulator. Anyway, folks, looking at time, looks like it's about time to wrap up the episode. So just a reminder again, if you would like to join us on the multiplayer server here, links are in the description below for the mods needed to join the server. Server is located under the international servers, by the way, so just search for RDAllen. Typically the only server that does come up. So, and we also have a TeamSpeak server as well. If you are joining us on the multiplayer server, do highly encourage you to join us on TeamSpeak. Makes communication much easier. Farming Simulator still has not changed their chat there. It is still 4 lines of chat. So when you get a couple people on the server, yeah, the chat quickly becomes overwhelmed. So anyway, like I said, folks, we'll wrap up the video there. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.